The Economic Monitor is a tool that we have developed to quickly assess economic health and trends. We know that there's a lot of things going on in the economy right now that are hard to understand. And so this allows us to look at the key indicators of the economy and what they mean for the overall economic health of both the nation and of the greater Phoenix region. So the Economic Monitor can be found on our website. At the very top, you'll see an explanation on what this tool does and how you can use this tool in understanding our economic landscape. And then scrolling farther down, you can explore the monitor. We track a number of indicators from things like gross domestic product to consumer spending, home price index levels, also looking at some of the factors that affect businesses, the industrial production index, business confidence index, and trade and manufacturing sales, for example. So you really see a comprehensive picture of the metrics that make up what's happening in the economy. As you can see, this shows the current time frame and the time compared to the previous time frame, as well as the annual change. Part of the reason we break it down like this is all of these indicators are measured on a different time cycle. Some are annual, some are quarterly, some are monthly, and even things like the yield curve spread are daily. So this allows you to see what the most recent time period changes, and then the annual change gives you the perspective on what it looks like from a year ago. Green indicates that what's happening in that particular indicator is good. Red is not so good. So you'll see sometimes the red arrow goes up. That means that if the number is going up, it's actually a bad thing. Same with sometimes you'll see a green arrow going down, like the inflation rate. A lower inflation rate is better. So we see that trend, trending downwards. So you can look at it that way from both the color and the direction of the indicator. If you are unfamiliar with some of these kind of indicators, you can hover over each of these and it will explain how the number is measured and the description of what it's measuring. So as you can see, as we hover over gross domestic product here, this is measuring the real chained gross domestic product. And it shows you what GDP is measuring, the value of production in the economy, such as goods, services, and technology. And all of these have that explanation of what the data is measuring, any notes you need to know, and then the description of what it is. If you hover over this, it'll show that as well. And then when you hover over the arrows, it will show you the previous values, so you can see the change over time. We have both national data as well as regional data.